the hardest part of working with artists is managing expectations, because you want their expectations to be huge, and you've got instincts as a a person in the business as to what works on a commercial basis or what doesn't, what's really marketable. You're not always right, but you better be right more than you're wrong, or you're not going to be in business that long. And sometimes artists, because they're artists, want to take their art form in a particular direction, and that's okay. It doesn't matter whether whether it's Joni Mitchell doing the Mingus album or whatever. That's all fine. I'm all into as much artist expression as you can possibly get, but I also recognize that the further from the mainstream you get, the more challenging the job is to bring that music to a lot of people. And artists, if you're a true artist, you're probably not really thinking about how commercial is your music, but you may have an expectation that you've created a record that should sell 30 million. Why shouldn't it? You've been listening to it in those big speakers in the studio with every guy, from the guy who brings the coffee to the engineer to the producer to the side, and they're all telling you it's the greatest thing they've ever heard in their whole life. Well, why isn't this going to go and sell 30 million units? You may recognize that this is the best made pair of bell bottoms ever in an era of tight jeans. So you've got challenges, and to match those and manage those expectations and keep your artist motivated and happy can be very challenging.
What's the best part about working with an artist?
Artists are creative, and they have a completely different take on the world at large, be it political, social, whatever. So you're always finding you're always getting an interesting take on circumstances, and you're enjoying that creativity, the fruits of their creativity. You have to love the music, whether it's the music or the film or whatever they're doing. If you fall in love with that process and that end result, then that gives you the passion to succeed in a business that you better have some of that passion, because it's just way too tough to do it by rote.